What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a quick little video. As you can tell by the title of this video is about your girl Christina. Yes, Christina went live today, and she at first was saying on Snapchat that she didn't want any money today for Father's Day. She wanted all the money to go to Mark and to Mark's sister, because Mark's sister is a strong single woman and Mark is such a good father, and she didn't need any help. Now that was on Snapchat. Then she went live.
Happy Sunday, y'all. Your girl is going to church, because I went to church twice a week since I've been here in jail and things, you know. So go to church this morning. Get some hands laid on you. Have the Holy Spirit prayed over you, the blood of Christ. I love you all. And guys, what is going on? Okay, I was like, oh my God, was that my titty hanging out? No. I can't see very good. I just talked to Mark, and guys, if you want to Cashapp or Venmo me, even $5, so I can just send Mark all of it today. All of the Cashapps and Venmos, because he is doing the damn thing with our kids. My daughter. So Mark is just doing the damn thing. Today, he's going to send a package to me on Father's Day. I said, you don't have to do that. But if you want to Cashapp or Venmo me, right there it is. I'm sending it to Mark. Let's give him a good Father's Day. I love you all. I got Hesna all set up in her hotel, so she is ready to, you know, take on the world. Thank you all for the help. I'm gonna go worship this morning at the most amazing church I've ever been to in my life, and I was raised in church for 40 years. I was literally born in a fucking church. Most amazing church I've ever been to in my life, with about 50. And honestly, you guys, Mark has a side hustle, because who the fuck doesn't? Right? If you ain't doing a side hustle, what? I mean, come on. Anyways, he's working his side hustle all day. I said, Mark, go to the beach. He loves the beach. Go have hibachi with the girls tonight for dinner. The girls love hibachi. My little daughter, he needs to get her ass under control. Anyways, so Mark, that's his Cash App. Send him all the money that you would send me today because you want to support me. No, send to him. I am well taken care of today. I don't need anything except for the Lord and one other thing, and that's Aladdin, but he's in Tampa. So, you know, I don't get Aladdin, but I get the Lord. And so send Mark some money if you want to see him eat hibachi with the daughters tonight. Love you all. Happy Father's Day to all the mothers out there that have to be fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and I love you all. Heather, happy fucking Mother's and Father's Day. To my sister-in-law, Heather, who is Mark's sister, happy motherfucking Mother's and Father's Day. You've been the father to that baby since the day she came out your womb. You ain't never had one thing of help from that baby's daddy. And she's a beautiful 15-year-old daughter, and I want to tell you, Heather, happy motherfucking Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the mothers out there that are doing the damn thing, okay? Who don't have any help from the father. I don't know what that feels like. I've always had wonderful baby daddies, always, who have always helped me 50% or more. So I don't know what that feels like. So to all of you out there that do know what that feels like, I'm sorry, and you're a motherfucking warrior-ass princess just like me. Badass bitch. Keep doing you, boo. I love you, Heather. I love you to the other Heather. I love you all. I love you, Heather. I hope they blow you up with Cash Apps. I know you need it more than anybody I've ever known. This woman is a single mother. She's got rheumatoid arthritis. She's got fibromyalgia. She still works. She still takes care of my mother-in-law, which is Mark's mom. She still helped me. She drove all the way to Detroit to fucking help me when she didn't have to, when I was in Florida. And, you know, no matter what, even though I'm divorced from her brother, she will always be my sister, and Mark's mom will always be my mother-in-law. Always. We were together 18 years. And I love you, Heather. And I hope my fans blow you up, girl. I hope they give you at least $1, each one of them. I got 3,000 people watching my story. My sister-in-law deserves it more than anybody I know. Her and Mark, there they are. They're brother and sister. Send them some love today on Father's Day.
Unusual,
good song. So unusual, it's frightening.
I'm fully known and loved by you.
Known, Torrin Wells. Listen to it. It's amazing. This is my song.
I was blind to
Church,
the truth,
take me
didn't know
back.
what I had.
This song.
I was running,
This is what started
I
it
was
all again.
searching.
About
Every
3 weeks
place I
ago.
turned for healing left me more broken than the last. Take me back to the place that feels.
She went on over to TikTok, went live, and said that she needed some help. She was done helping other people, and it was time that she focused on herself, and she didn't want to have to ask her dad anymore, and she's not going to talk about her dad because her dad asked not to be spoken of on TikTok, so please remind her, don't talk about her dad. So she can't even explain why her dad can't help her anymore because he doesn't want to be mentioned on TikTok. Now, the live wouldn't have been Christina's live if she wasn't on there acting a little bit irate, and then she did pray for us, and then she was a little bit emotional. You know, she was just all over the place, per usual. Let's just get into this mess. Wait, yes, just the way I like it.
So guys, I'm trying to talk a little bit less, so I'm gonna type things. It's really hard for me to talk right now because I have major polyps on my vocal cords, and there's actually a vocal coach that reached out to me here on TikTok, and she said she could just tell by the way that like it looks when I talk and what I was pointing at, and I told her my symptoms, and I really have to try to talk less. But I come on TikTok and I love to communicate with you guys, so I just have to learn to communicate differently. But I could really use your help right now, so I'm just typing out in ways that you can help me, and I'll be right back. Let's see if the iPad will connect so we can get beach music on. Yay! Yes, yes. Let me get these sunglasses fixed. I'll let you guys see it for some likes. Get me 100,000. Let's get some people in here. The way you can get people in here is by liking and sharing. I'm going to the beach for some sun therapy today. You guys are the ones that bought all of this, so of course I'm going to show it to you. You know what I mean? Of course. No, I want Elton John radio. Hold on. Okay, I'm still standing. This is a good song, actually. I'm still standing, guys. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. I'm still standing. I couldn't do it without you. That's the fact. And I'm gonna focus on myself for a few days. I have to, because I'm not well. I'm physically not okay physically. Mentally, I'm good. I'm very good. I know that I was placed in this situation for God's glory and to start the reckoning of hope. Now, where did my other thing go? I lost a lens already in these perfect sunglasses I just bought. Well, you guys bought them for me. Oh, there it is. I'm strong and resilient because of you guys and because of everything I've been through. Church was amazing. I can't talk too much, but I found out about a new organization that I want to join, and there's a thing in Clinton Township on June 26th, and I can't talk about it right now, you guys. I'm really tired, and I just want to go to the beach, which is right here, and it's free. I have water. There's drinking fountains to fill my water. My daughter says thank you for all of the support, because all the ways that you guys have been supporting me. Not only am I supporting myself here, I'm able to help my daughter. And somebody told me about this cleaning company that will come to your house. It's like an Airbnb for cleaners. And so I found out about it about 2 weeks ago when I got out of jail. And so instead of and it's just like, Airbnb or VBROs, except for cleaners. I can't remember what it's called. Yes, you could send me money for lunch, Bridget. I'm not gonna lie, I need it. I'm not gonna lie. Venmo is the best way for me right now because they finally let me instantly deposit my money into my bank account, and I only have an Apple card, but I finally changed my address, and my new debit card, you guys, is gonna be sent to my new address. I hope anyways, we're hoping. So that's my Venmo. I do need help right now. I'm just not gonna lie. I gotta be here till, right now, June 27th is my next court date. I don't even know if the judge will let me come home, but I have to book this Airbnb that I'm at right now until July 6th now, because my daughter's coming here and she already has a hotel, but so I have to stay in this, which I really am comfortable where I'm at. It's a married couple. They're older. They're wonderful. They stay in their room. They help me with providing snacks in my room, pop, food. The woman is always cooking. So food is not a huge necessity except for when I'm away from the house. So, and then gas. And I'm really sorry. I will give everybody everything back tenfold. You guys know I will. And I'm putting this right here. Hold on. I'm going to put this information. Then, oh, yay. Have you ever seen the rain? I know. It's been coming for some time. I knew this storm was coming for some time. All my life I felt it. And it's for God's glory. Can I get an amen? I know. And I appreciate you guys. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down someday. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know. Been that way for all my time. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I can't stop shaking, but guess what, guys? My medication I get tomorrow. By the grace of God. So I'm gonna be back to normal. I'll be able to think straight and I'll stop losing everything. And I'm focusing on myself. I have my friend Summer taken care of, and right now I'm focusing on myself because I need help myself. And I have, hold on. Chris and her dish. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? It's beautiful. Thank God I went to jail. Thank God I'm being falsely accused. Thank God. And you guys, the only reason I'm asking for help is because my family, between my family and my new boyfriend, have spent a combined probably about $12,000 now. And I just talked to my daughter this morning and I found out I have to rent my Airbnb until July 6th now. And thankfully this family is going to let me just pay them some cash. And so I'm going to pay them cash. Actually, it's not till July 6th. It's till July 9th. I have to, and the judge may not even let me go home by then. I don't know, but I have to be here till July 9th. And so, so I have to pay a little bit, and they're giving me a good deal. And I'm not going to lie. It's $500 for the extra time. Right now I'm supposed to check out on June 27th, because I don't know if the judge might let me go home that day, but I don't know. But now that I talked to my daughter, I have to stay Well, it's better for me to stay because then her and I are going to drive back down to Florida together because we have a whole storage unit of stuff here that we got to pack on July 9th. So I do need money to give to these owners so that way I can at least feel, you know, like my boyfriend has paid for it thus far. He's known me maybe 3 weeks. Whenever I got out of jail, the day after I got out of jail is when I met him. And 2 days after I got out of jail, I needed his services for something. And I wasn't looking for a man. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend. He's already spent $4,000 on me. $4,000. He's paid for a whole rental car. I've had this car a month. He's paid for a month of it. And he's paid my Airbnb up to that point. Okay. Like my dad paid my Airbnb until Wednesday. And then from Wednesday to the 27th of June, like I just don't want to ask anybody for money. You know what I mean? Except for I know that you guys, there's 680 of you in here. If each of you even sent me a quarter on Cash App, do you know how much that would impact my life? So that's that information. Let me flip the screen. Hold on. Flip. I'll read pinned content read pinned comment. Would a few thousand help get you? Yes, it would. It would. And if you did that, like until I got to Florida, because like I have to pay this extra $500, that will continue my housing until July 6th. And then just to like have money just to, you know, it's not that I even want to blow it, but like all my clothes are in Florida. Like I've had to buy shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, like food. So that's my payment info and I will appreciate it. And I promise you when my book hits #1 and I become a millionaire next year, because I will be a millionaire next year. Right now, I don't have a dime in my pocket, but next year I will be a millionaire. My book will be #1 in March of 2024. I'm just telling you right now. And I will, every one of you that paid me, I'm going to keep it all on my payment app and you're going to get it back tenfold, even if it was $1. So can you guys see that info? I don't know if you can. Thank you. Thank you, mods. And I wouldn't ask for this help if I didn't need it. And because of your guys' help and because of my parents' help, I was able to help Summer with housing for the last week, you guys. That's amazing. And now she's in her family's hands and they're going to take care of her. And I'm going to still try to help her as much as I can. But right now I have to help myself because I'm not well. I have a torn rotator cuff. I need surgery on my throat. My Medicaid got canceled while I was in jail, but I just applied for it. So hopefully, and I now have a new address so I can get all my mail. When I go to the beach, I'm going to take my iPad and I'm going to do things like get my mail forwarded, you know, get things in line that I haven't been able to get in line. And since April fucking 28th, when I left Michigan, and May 9th, when I came back and had to pack the whole Utah haul with a torn rotator cuff. And then May 28th, when I came back and by the grace of God, got wrongfully accused of really serious charges and got thrown in jail. Thank you, Jesus. Can I get an amen? Because without that, there would not be the Reckoning of Hope, which is an organization. It's going to be a nonprofit organization that I am going to start before this year is over. And it's going to help women in jail. And that's a whole nother story. I can't talk a lot because my voice hurts. But I also met this man who is an angel and who is a gift from God himself, who is a gift from God because I went to jail and he's going to help me start a new business, dude, that's going to fucking blow your minds. He's giving me the time that I could take to write a book instead of worrying about fucking constantly running around to make money right now, by giving me a car, by giving me a fucking house, by sending me gas cards. If he thinks that he's in Florida, but he has a business here in Detroit. That's how I met him. The day I got out of jail, I called him. I needed his services the next day. He was like, well, I happen to actually, because I'm like, why do you have a Florida number? I'm calling a Detroit business. You know what I mean? And he was like, well, I live in Tampa, but I'm from Dearborn and I have a business there and it's in, Detroit, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I needed his business in Macomb County. Somehow by a fucking fluke accident, Macomb County, I could not find what I needed right there. So I fucking call Wayne County. His business was out of Wayne County, but it was a Florida phone number. It was fucking weird. So then he's like, well, I happen to be here because I come to Detroit once a month with my business partner, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, well, I need blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'll meet you there. So then it was like, he was looking at me. And guys, if you're sending me cash apps, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than anything. Can someone get that comment? Thank you. Oh, thank you. I accidentally unmuted block. Oh, I love this song. You must have seen her. Since the haters want to be mean, let's give my Cash App info again. Who wants to help a girl out when she could use it? 759 of you. Even if 40 of you sent me $1 on one of those payment apps, that would mega impact my life today. For real. I can't go to Florida. I'm stuck in Michigan. My family has spent $12,000, my family and my boyfriend, since being here, $4,000 of which just on bonds so I could get out of jail and fight for my freedom. My business is located in Florida. I do shipping for a living. That's what I do every day. That's why it's real hard right now with my torn rotator cuff. That's been this way, I think, since January. That's why it's real hard right now. But my daughter's in Florida. My daughter doesn't know how to ship vintage dishes that are hundreds and thousands of dollars across the country. So I can't run my business. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm helping other people and I'm trying to just keep my head above water. So even if you guys sent me a penny, all 783 of you, even if you sent me a dime, it makes a difference. I promise you that. Okay, they fixed it. What did they fix? What was I fixing? Oh, okay. So anyways, I want to tell you how I met my boyfriend. So then he was like, okay, so he met me at the place that I needed to go for his services. And then I saw him, first of all, you guys know the story I told you about the man, that I met, the ASL man. Okay. The deaf man who I thought was an old man. And no, he was a very young, handsome man. And I don't want to be meeting young, handsome men at all. So this man shows up, and because he sounded so mature on the phone, I was just expecting an older man. No, he's not. And then I'm like, oh God, he's definitely married with 3 kids. Definitely married with 3 kids. Why would this man be single, right? Why would he be single? Okay, guys, thank you for the likes. Please like and share more, and I'll show you my outfit at 100,000 likes. I'll get my bikini on right in this parking lot for you. So tap the screen, share this live, do all the things. Share it on your Snapchat. I'm going to share it right now. Share it on your Snapchat. Share it everywhere. What's it say about the poll? How do I do the poll? I don't have a clue. You guys got to walk me through it like a baby because I have no idea how to do it. Absolutely none. You got to tell me how to do it. You want to know the backstory? Okay. So anyways, I needed his services, right? So he meets me and I'm looking at this man like I know for a fact he's married with 3 kids. Tall, dark, and handsome. And then we start talking and we had to wait because it was like taking forever at this other place that we had to use their services to get X, Y, and Z services that he offers. There's more. So, and we call him Aladdin, you guys, because he's my prince. Oh, there's a poll already? Okay, so you guys can see the poll because I can't see the poll. Many places would help you, even with clothes. Seriously, would help keep you busy too. I know, I found those places. Wait, Becca, are you a mod on this account? I don't know if you're on here or not. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, is Becca in here? Is PPP here? No, PPP, I know what she's doing. She better not motherfucking be in here. Okay, you can. Good. It's next to gifts at the bottom. And if you guys give me gifts right here on TikTok, I can cash those out instantly. Well, this account, fuck, I can't. I think I can somehow link my... Oh, I remembered. Oh, I can do it now. Let me show you. What was I talking about? Let me finish my story because I get sidetracked. My meds will be available for me tomorrow. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus is all I got to say. I can be able to think straight again tomorrow. So, okay. So I'm looking at him and we ended up having to wait for about 15 minutes to get some papers printed and things like that. So, and of course I met this man only because I went to jail. You guys have to remember. So we're chatting, right? And we're both talking about X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to state what we're talking about. And so he tells me his age and I was like, what? And he goes, what, do I look old? I said, no, you don't look old at all. And then he looked at me with his beautiful brown eyes. And I had already known he wasn't married with kids at this point because we had been chatting for 15 minutes. You guys know how I talk. All I do is fucking talk. It's a good thing I'm going to be getting this surgery soon because I won't be able to talk for weeks, hopefully. Oh, God. I get sick of myself, too. Honestly, I do. I can't help but talk. It's what God is telling me. Like, anyways. So I already know he's not married at this point because right before that, I found out. I was like, oh, I figured you were married with 3 kids because I said, oh, because he works literally 100 hours a week minimum. And I said, oh, man, do you have kids? You know, like, damn, you working that much? Do you have kids? He's like, no. I'm like, are you married? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, don't look at me the wrong motherfucking way. I don't even want to be talking to this man. Why can't you be old and ugly? Okay, why? So then he starts telling me more about himself. And I'm like, how old are you? Like, how motherfucking old are you? And I'm not going to tell you how old he is. My jaw dropped. He goes, why? Do I look old? I'm like, no. And he looked at me with those eyes. Instantly, I swear to God, I fell in love with him instantly. I swear to God, I did. And that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I wasn't looking for a man. I wanted to get the fuck back to Florida. I wanted men to stay the fuck away from me. Anyways, we end up having to spend like another 10 or 15 minutes at this place. So he hears me on the phone dealing with the fact that I have to get a rental car and I really don't have money. And I had just gotten my other rental car out of impound and back. So I didn't have to worry about a stolen police report for that car because while I was in jail, that car got impounded. So I got that dealt with and he heard me on the phone. He's like, how are you going to have a car? Like, and I'm like, well, you know, I don't know. I'll get one. Like the universe will provide it for me. Trust me. This is how I live my life. And he happened to have my Zelle info because of his services that I needed. I paid him through Zelle. And next thing you know, he heard me talking about how much this rental car was going to be because the guy that I rented the car from at the airport, he had this really cheap rental car, which is, a cheap rental car available. And for a month, he was going to give me a good deal because I was with him the day before getting the car out of impound and he knew what a fucking headache that was. So he's like, look, I got this car. If you want it for the whole month, I'll give it to you for $900, which for a rental car, that's really good, you guys, where I don't even have to provide my own insurance because he has special renter insurance. So I go, okay, that's cool. Let me get a hold of you. Let me see what I can do and I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. Because at this point, I just got out of jail. This was Wednesday, or this was Thursday or Friday. No, I don't know. The days get jumbled. So then this man, we're standing still waiting for services because we have to sign these fucking papers and we got to get it notarized and we got to do this. We got to wait on this person. And this man says, did you get the Zelle I just sent you? This man. And so I look at my phone and he sent me a Zelle for this car so I could rent it right away. And I went like weak in the knees and he's like, I came from nothing. I had a shit dad, came from nothing. And people helped me when I fucking needed it. And I can clearly see that you need help. And it took my breath away, you guys. It took my motherfucking breath away. This dude, he knew me I think the day before I called him. I can't remember. The days get jumbled. It might have been 2 days before, the day I got out of jail. And I didn't even meet him in person until Friday. So I got out of jail Wednesday at like 1 a.m. Okay. And then Thursday, got the rental car out of impound, trying to figure out Friday how the fuck I'm going to have a car to drive. Next thing you know, boom, God places a gift right in my lap. So I had talked to him on the phone. And then literally met him in person. I had known him 20 minutes, I think. So I known him 3 days. A gift from God. So I still didn't want to admit that I had a crush on him, right? I didn't want to admit it. And he was shocked. Plastic almost, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Given food that was barely edible. Which is fine. I was concerned with all the other people in there that were being treated so unfairly. Just because I was there, they shut off everybody's phones because I started playing phone tag. They were shutting people's phones off, but only leaving mine on. And these people were just getting in jail. I'd already made all the phone calls I needed to make. And so I would say, tell me your number. We would play tag down the line. Tell me your number. I was calling everybody's family. My girl over here was calling everybody's family, letting them know, get them out of jail. They got this bond, blah, blah, blah. Playing follow the leader, like, you know. Then they shut all the phones off. All of them. All weekend. So I get arraigned, okay? I talked to the detective on Sunday. Wonderful man. And I'm still shaking at this point. I tell him my story, blah, blah, blah. That I'm completely innocent and this is bullshit and I can't even believe, are you letting me out of jail today? Like, I can't believe, like, I have a rental car that, like, could be reported stolen right now because I didn't turn it in on Sunday at 5 p.m. at DTW like I was supposed to. Don't care. It's an impound and we got to search it and you probably won't even get it till Wednesday or Thursday. I'm in jail at this point. I'm like, dude, my kid is at home alone. My business is there. Like, what? I live in Florida. I didn't steal anything. You talked to the person and they told you I didn't steal anything. There's nothing in that car that I stole. That's all my stuff. If anything, all my furniture I'm leaving. Probably at least $20,000 worth of stuff that I've bought that I'm leaving there because I just want to get the fuck away and start my new life. Okay? No, you got to go through the steps now, Ms. Nystrom, because the police asked you the day before not to go there and you went there. But I have a lease. It's my house. That's my address. I'm on Medicaid in the state of Michigan under that address. I came to get the rest of my things so I could go to Florida and then I will change my address. When I get to Florida, I've been fucking abused and running for my life, dude. I've had loaded guns stuck to my head and triggers almost pulled and shot through the motherfucking ceiling, dude. Do you understand? No, don't give a fuck. So, at this point, my only charge that he was questioning for on Sunday, May 29th, was B&E without B&E, which is bullshit when you have a lease. And you're leaving $20,000 of your own furniture at this fucking residence. And stolen guns. Anyways. So, I'm glad that this all happened. I want you to know I have a lot of passion, but I'm so fucking happy that this happened to me because of meeting the man of my dreams and the reckoning of hope. But it's still, you guys, it was really hard. So, Tuesday, I get arraigned, right? I see my court-appointed attorney for about 3 seconds. I don't even realize what's going on because I'm just literally so out of it that I'm even in jail. I'm out of it. I cannot believe. And so, you know, my stepmom, who used to be a judge, she died of COVID 2 years ago. If she was alive, that would have never fucking happened. Would have never fucking happened. Anyways, so, I'm standing in front of the judge. You guys can see, go search my name all over this app and there's fake accounts with bullshit of my arraignment. I'm standing in front of the judge and I'm thinking B&E without B&E. I shouldn't even have a bond. Like, I have a lease. You got to let me go home to my daughters. Then he says something about arson and I was like, what? Wait. Why didn't the attorney tell me about arson? What? Wait. Like, you guys can all see it. I was fucking shocked. I know, I'm sorry about her too. She didn't get vaccinated and she got pneumonia really bad. And she's the strongest, most beautiful woman I know, one of them, my mother being the other one. And she didn't get vaccinated. She got COVID during pneumonia and she died, man. It was sad. Strongest woman I know, man, besides my own mother. Anyways. I do. I'm going to start my own nonprofit. Okay, where'd that poll go? So anyways, I was shocked by this arson charge and it was a felony and he set my bond at $20,000. I was like, wait. What? Wait, what is, arson is fire, right? Like, what? I didn't even I said to the fucking detective when I got out of jail, I said, I didn't even strike a match to light a joint. And I smoke at this point because I was in a very fucking terrible relationship prior. I can't say certain things. I was smoking 3 joints an hour. I'm now smoking 3 joints a day. You want to know why? Because of this right here. I was smoking 3 joints an hour for months because I literally couldn't deal with my life. okay? I said I was on that property. I didn't even strike a match to light a fucking joint. I just want to get the fuck out. I want to get my stuff and get the fuck out. I didn't even strike a match to light a joint. How am I being charged with arson? Well, there's a text message and I guess that there was like a gas can and it was soaked in gasoline. I said, you better ask those motherfucking officers that arrested me if I smelled like gas or if there was any sign of damage anywhere. There was not one sign of damage to the cameras. There was not one sign of damage to the door because I didn't damage anything. I have a fucking beautiful life in Florida. Why would I do that? I wanted to escape for my life from that fucking house. I literally almost lost my life many times in that fucking house. Why would I do that? Well, that's what you're being accused of. Basically. So then, in the meantime, my sister, who bonded me out, thinks that I'm going to go back to Florida and run, and they think that I'm lying about everything. They think I literally tried to start a house on fire, which is so outlandish and outrageous, and it's sickening, it's malicious, and it's disgusting. So now my sister revokes my bond. I go back to jail. That's where the reckoning of hope was born. Praise Jesus. Let's cover it in his blood. Okay? With the power of the Holy Spirit. This place is going to help hundreds of thousands of people. And I want all of you to help me. And you're gonna. And because of that, going back to jail, that's when my boyfriend really came in. He had already gave me $900 for this rental car without a fucking hesitation. I had nothing and nobody because my dad thought I was lying. My sister thought I was lying. The world thought I was lying. Without hesitation, boom, $2,000. He happened to be here in Michigan. He was leaving the next day to go back to Florida. The fucking next day to go back to Florida. He happened to be here. He still has a Michigan license. Boom. Fuck. Hooked it the fuck up, dude. Without even blinking an eye. So when I say I've had $12,000 that my family has given me in Airbnb fees, in car rental fees, in bonds, and getting the fucking car out of impound, I still owe $456 to the Turo app. Okay? For fucking shit. Okay? I had to pay $350 just to get it out of impound. All of this because of false accusations. They found nothing when they searched my car. Nothing that wasn't mine. So why am I still here? On a fake text message, arson charge that was sent by a fake text message, and supposedly there was a gas can and a blanket in the house. Why would I do that? Why didn't I smell like gas? Why didn't I smell like gas? And so I just want you all to know that woman that you see in those fucking mugshots is a goddamn warrior princess. And I'm so proud of her. And she's going to be the cover of my new book. That would be me. There's how you guys can help me right now. I don't know if you can even see this. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Let me see. Because I got to go. I got to go to the beach. I got to do some things for myself. Oh, this is what I'll do. I'll turn the camera. Duh. Flip camera. And turn this back on. Come on, bitch. The lawyers already know my side because that's exactly what I said in the police report. And nobody's listening to me. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. The Arlo cloud has all of this. What I'm saying is in the Arlo cloud. Now, my attorney is subpoenaing the cloud from Arlo. There's nothing that anybody could do because there was an Arlo account in that name. There was. And thank God for Arlo. Because they're recording even when you try to turn things off. And we're subpoenaing the search warrant for those cameras. You're going to see every step I made, every move I made. You're going to see everything I said, everything I did. You'll see everything I took out of the house, everything I put in my car. You'll see how the police treated me, which was very nicely, to be honest, even though they arrested me. And my innocence will be proven. And this story not only brought me the man of my dreams, who is my soulmate, it brought me a whole new life. It brought me the reckoning of hope. And it brought me the most amazing thing, and that's back with God. Back with God. I found this church here that I needed. And I'm going to change not only my life, I'm going to change everybody's life that I touch. So thank you, guys. I love you. No, he's in Florida, but he'll be here on Thursday just for the weekend. And I'm trying to get him to stay until Monday morning, but he's trying to get out on Sunday night, but I want him to stay. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. But I love you guys and thank you for everything. Your support means the world to me and I don't know what I would do without you. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to fight for my story. I'm going to fight for my freedom and I'm going to fight for all of you too. And I'm going to fight for all the women that are sitting in jail, wrongly imprisonated, just like me, even the ones that aren't wrongly imprisonated. I'm going to fight for them. I'm going to fight to get them help that they need to stop making the choices that they're making that get them there. Okay? And I'm going to do it all through Jesus' name by the blood of Christ. But I am going to do a nonprofit organization, so this won't be a religious organization because it's a nonprofit. But I will have outlets for them to find out where, whatever religion they are, I don't care what religion they are, I will have outlets through my nonprofit to where they can find a church of their faith, their choice, whatever they want. I don't care if it's a Christian church. I don't care if it's a Satanist church. I don't care if it's Buddha. I don't care what it is. It's a mosque. I want to have outlets for these women to find the higher power. So that's why it's going to be a nonprofit organization, and it's going to be through the grace of God that gets me there. So I love you. I'm going to go, and I'm going to go to the beach. And I'm a little bitch right now. Let's check Zelle. I was like, I knew I was forgetting to do something on my live, and I got to give you guys all the fucking credit because without you right now, I wouldn't have these clothes. I wouldn't have ice cream cones in my stomach every night. I wouldn't have had pizza last night. You know, it means a lot. All right, so Zelle is just normal. So thank you for even considering. And PayPal, let's see. Not now. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, I can check by my email, I think, for PayPal. Hold on. My dad has helped me so much. My dad has probably gave me over, I can't talk about him anymore. Stop it. Please don't ask me questions about my dad. He asked me not to talk about him. Can everybody remind me, please? He just asked me this morning when I called to wish him a happy Father's Day. So no more talking about my dad. Please, 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 you guys. Please, please. Don't let me forget that because you guys know how I forget everything. And my medication is not going to be here till tomorrow. No, you didn't know. Don't you dare apologize for something you didn't know, Sarah. You didn't know that. I forgot. So anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go lay in the sun and fall asleep and meditate. I love you. Now I can buy some water and not have to get it out of the drinking fountain. Love you.